My name is Laura Brooke Little, and I have been Miss North Carolina USA only for a few months now because I was actually first runner-up in Miss North Carolina back in October. And it was kind of a whirlwind thing. I competed on a whim. And then I was like, well, if it's not God's plan, it's not God's plan. And started working for NASCAR and traveling the country. And then got a phone call about, I want to say 2.5 months ago, congratulating me because I was the new Miss North Carolina, as our Miss North Carolina is now Miss USA. So it's kind of been crazy, but I'm just honored to be able to step into the shoes and to serve our state as Miss North Carolina.
And you are a local person, right? Tell me about where you're from.
So I'm from Hickory, North Carolina, born and raised, and my mom actually works here as a radiation therapist, right here at Valdese Hospital. So it's cool. Kind of got to grow up around here. And the last time I was here, I was Princess Elsa for the Holiday Hoopla, and now I'm here with a different title. So it's pretty cool and surreal to be here as Miss North Carolina.
Was that fun being in the Christmas thing?
Yes, I was here. Kristen was my Anna, and I was Elsa, and it was cool. I mean, the turnout here is just, I think it's so incredible what you guys do for your community, for outreach, and just having the kids come to have a, just free, fun day to enjoy and get to know about the hospital. I think it's incredible.
So you're not a young lady that's been in pageants your whole life.
No.
Then you're not a toddler tiara type.
No.
Yeah, tell me about how did you get into this?
Yeah, I actually kind of grew up as a tomboy. I had an older brother and a dad who were really into sports and being outside, so I kind of stepped into that role for a while and then started doing competitive dance. And my parents put me in almost everything you can imagine: volleyball, soccer, basketball, any sport I was involved. And then really found out I was passionate about dance, and my dance teacher was like, you should really consider pageantry because you can perform your solo against other girls. And I was like, oh, okay, competition, I'll do it. And then caught the bug and loved it. But that wasn't until right before I started high school. So it was kind of a late start for me, but developed quickly and found that pageantry really is so great for young women because you develop a sense of self-esteem and really learn who you are as a person and are able to get involved in your community. So it's really been great.
You're a really good communicator, Laura.
Thank you.
Are you in college somewhere? Or?
I am. UNC Greensboro, and I'll be starting my master's courses next semester for Child and Family Sciences.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
For Miss USA, North Carolina USA, you go to the Miss USA pageant?
So since my crowning was kind of non-traditional, I can compete again, but I'll have to wait a year. But so right now I'm just Miss North Carolina, but I can go back to Miss USA in about a year and a half.
I see. Is that the one that ends up going to Miss Universe?
Yep. So our Miss North Carolina, Chesley Christ, who was crowned Miss North Carolina this past year, won Miss USA, and then in a few months she'll be traveling to Miss Universe.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Awesome. What kind of cool things has this afforded for you to be able to do?
Oh my goodness, it's been crazy. I mean, even just being able to come back here and see so many people that I've kind of grown up around, it's been surreal. I've gotten to travel the state talking to, I'm really passionate about talking to young girls about having self-worth and really knowing who they are and not kind of letting what society tells you consume you. And so I've been fortunate enough to do that and to work a lot with my church with the Crown and Sash. And I also am the longest running intern at Levine Children's Hospital. So I volunteer at Seacrest Studios where I host my own weekly radio and TV show for our patients. And I've always dressed as Princess Elsa, or Queen Elsa rather. And it was really cool to be able to come with a crown as Miss North Carolina and Elsa in the same visit. So that was probably my favorite memory.
Are those videos just viewed inside the Levine?
Yep,
It's not out on YouTube or anything?
No, not on YouTube. We do have a few videos that we've launched on YouTube and stuff, but it's through Ryan Seacrest, and it's in the top 10 children's hospitals in the nation. So it's been really cool, and it's just for our patients and their families in the room. They get to tune in to Channel 99 and see Disney shows, sports shows, weather shows, anything that our interns like.
I imagine it's a very rewarding thing to do.
Yes, it is. And it's really cool to, because no one's that's there, I'm sure just very similar to any hospital, wants to be there. So being able to put a smile on a kid's face just means the world to me. I would just like to say thank you to everyone here at Valdese and anyone in Blue Ridge for all that you do. I know my mom works tirelessly here, and I just really appreciate, and I've seen kind of the behind the scenes of what you guys do, and just want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. And we, as in everyone in North Carolina, we are so appreciative of